happy Saturday, or happy Christmas Eve. There's a Treasure Midnight Isles. I don't know if we're going to end up doing... No, we're not doing Treasure Midnight Isles today. That's a Sunday thing. So, keep the team at that thing. Gimpy the Crusader. This is the Angel run that we just did start. See, only 3 hours into it. So that's what we're going to be playing after we finish Gimpy the Demonslayer run. 8 hours forward. Sorry, 8 days, 4 hours, 14 minutes in this playthrough. And again, this is the third playthrough for me. First playthrough was as the Lich. Second playthrough was the Zana Gold Dragon. And of course, Demon this time around. Differences between the 3 runs. Playing Good and Evil are definitely different runs. Differences between the Lich and the Demon. There's differences there too. Especially when it comes to the army management stuff. Undead army is ridiculous, but the demon army is kind of eh. The demons are okay, but you got to learn how to use them correctly. But the problem with the demons is the demon army doesn't have any ranged people really, or ranged units. So you don't have the the OP-ness of archers. So I mean it works, but the undead, the Lich army gets archers, skeleton archers, so plus other stuff too. Anyway, so this is where we left off in Threshold. We're just getting ready to go into Threshold itself, up the ramp there. Everybody's been leveled up, ready to go. Cast of characters, the important cast of characters, of course, Gimpy, we're all level 20 already. Weapon of choice is the Orc Double Axe, which is technically a two-handed weapon, but it acts as a one-handed weapons, so it gives some dual wielding stuff. In this case, it gets 7 attacks with the Orc Double Axe. Other people in the party, primarily it's been Nenio and Wenduag. They will be taking 5th and 6th slots. Nenio is a Lore Master / Scroll Savant. Scroll Savants with the Wizard archetypes. Lore Master is a Prestige class, which has been very in my opinion. I mean, it's okay. It's just nothing special in my mind. But Nenio has been a lot of fun. And her main role in the party is to kill stuff with Phantasmal Killer. Any way she can do it. It works, as long as they're affected by illusions and stuff. If something's immune to illusions, she's kind of can't do too much. But otherwise, she's pretty effective the way she's been built. And then we have Wenduag, who is a mongrel fighter specializing in shortbow. So it's Holy Speed Composite Shortbow for her. So she's doing pretty well with that. She gets 6 attacks, of course, because of the speed bow. Nenio and Wenduag in the same party has been very enjoyable. Wenduag is also Gimpy's love interest. That worked out. If you've had a love interest with Camellia, who is here with your main character in runs and stuff, nothing compared to the demon love interest with Wenduag. It is just so bizarre. So bizarre. But anyway, they will be taking up the slots 5 and 6. And then slots 2, 3, 4 are our mercenary characters. Veronica, a half-orc Seeker, which is an Oracle archetype. Why Seeker? Because she gets a bonus to her trickery skill. So you can see it's plus 45. From her Seeker stuff, it's plus 10 for her Seeker's trap finding. So she is playing the role of basically open the chests and disarm the traps for us. Done pretty well there. And her main role in the group, of course, is to buff and heal us as an Oracle. And then we have Mickey. Mickey is a Kitsune Battle Singer, which is a Skald archetype. His main job is to sing his little rage song, buff the party, that kind of fun stuff. Try to do crowd control when necessary, a little bit of damage here and there, but for the most part it's buffs and stuff. And very happy with the Battle Singer. Very unexpectedly happy with the Battle Singer. And his main job, or weapon-wise, is oh, we just did pick this up. The Bleed Heartseeker Composite Longbow 5. So basically hits stuff that bleeds. But anyway, he's doing okay. And then last but not least is Rocket. Actually, not last, or definitely not least. We still have pets to look at. Rocket, Kitsune Sohei. Sohei is a mounted monk. Why a mounted monk? Because he gets to choose, well, he gets to sit on the back of a horse and smack stuff, but he also gets to choose weapons to be his, treat them as monk weapons, which means he gets as many attacks with these weapons as he would if he was using his fists. Because they're technically monk weapons to him. In this case, glaive, longsword. Mostly the glaive. He runs around, smacks things, and kills stuff. He is Rocket the Murderer. And it works pretty well. Okay, speaking of pets. Are they in here? Okay, they're at the back. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they're not all showing up. Oh. Anyway, Veronica's got a pet wolf. Gimpy's got a pet wolf he's using as a mount. And then Rocket's got his pet horse, for some reason is showing up, but the other pets aren't. Oh no, there it is now. Anyway, so that's Bob. This is Veronica's pet wolf. It's not a bean he uses as a mount. He just runs around and chews on stuff. Scout is Rocket's mount. Runs around with the Rocket on top and kicks stuff. And then Gimpy's pet. Ah, there we go. Lulu, the big bad wolf, aka Lou. This is Gimpy's mount. He rides around on him, and they both chew on stuff. Okay, so that's the party. Anything else? I think that's it for now. What's this? Amulet Mighty Fist 5. Let's make sure the pets all have those. I'm pretty sure they do. Scout doesn't because they're showing their hair. Scout and Rocket are showing half a pair necklace, which is +2 bonus to attack rolls and bonus to AC. So, Scout currently unbuffed with an armor class of 41. Not too bad. Although Bob, does Bob have buffs? Why is he sitting at 45? So his... Huh. How is Scout's armor class lower than the wolf? That's not supposed to be that way. Because Scout has had the highest armor class. I don't know why it's... Oh, maybe because he's not paired up with Rocket at the moment. I think that's a factor. Anyway, that's where we are. Now it's just a matter of getting in there and getting ready. Now, can we camp here? I think we can. You cannot rest here. Then why do you tell me this place is protected? It's sanctified. If we can't camp here. What are you doing here, Arsenal? I fulfill my duty to Abadar, blah blah blah. Can you help me with something before this attack? As before, I can help you as necessary spells as if you wish. And if you wish to recuperate, I will make sure that your rest is not disturbed. Glad you're here with us. I don't care. The altar is here. I need to catch my breath. Okay. Rescue Commander. Hard battle lies ahead. So, alchemy. We don't need to worry about that. All the stuff we don't really need. We're good on everything. So, dum dum dum. So we're just getting rested up. Make sure everybody has all their spells before we go into Threshold, because it'll be fun. Why is Gimpy purple? I don't know. Why is he purple? I honestly don't know what's doing that to him. So those buffs on. How long are those good for? A day. So all these buffs have been refreshed. Really? Huh. Let's see if Wendowag has something interesting to say.
So, this is where it all ends. When I first crossed paths with you in Neathholm, I never thought I'd end up in the very heart of the World Wound. You certainly know how to enjoy yourself. But I feel foolish, out of place. Everyone seems to be feeling the weight of this moment, eagerly preparing to deal a final rebuff to the demon invasion and save Galarian. But for me, it's just one more battle I'm gonna fight because you chose me to be by your side. It's incredible. I'm in this wretched place risking my neck because some uplander wants me to. Windowag, you're an idiot.
If one of us doesn't survive this battle, just know I love you and I always will. How about a kiss for good luck? Have you already decided what you'll do after we win? Let's decide what the Underground Crusaders are made of. I love you and I always will.
And I you. I know I'm certainly going to survive this fight. How about you try your best to survive as well, hmm? Because I swear, if you die, I won't be weeping over your grave.
The alacrity with which she said these words fly from Windowag's lips caused her to flinch and look up at you in terror, fixing a devil-may-care smile on her face. The huntress forced out a hearty chuckle. How about a kiss for good luck?
You uplanders and your disgusting obsession with kisses. Fine, since it's a special occasion, here you go. No, kisses are still disgusting. I'll never understand what you uplanders see in them. But if you like it so much, maybe I'll kiss you again after we win. One kiss.
You already decided what you'll do after we win.
If we're both alive, I'm going to drag you off to some out-of-the-way nook and we'll celebrate our victory on our own. Again, and again, and again.
It's time to show them what the Underground Crusaders are made of.
Our years of exile have given us quite the score to settle. And today, the demons will pay for everything.
Let's go back this way and talk to some other people that we didn't talk to yet, like, Nenio.
I am calculating the likelihood of your victory. Taking into consideration the fortifications of Threshold, the long period it has been under demon control, and Aurelia Vorlesh, who is personally overseeing the defense, I would give the Crusaders a 30% chance of success at most. Of course, the presence of an illustrious scholar of Galarian in your ranks, meaning me, immediately increases your chances by 5%.
Are you afraid?
Fear is an unproductive emotion that typically gets in the way of a good experiment. And I have never indicated that I do not support my loyal follower in his battle against the demons. I simply calculated your chances of success.
Whatever our chances, we're not backing down.
If you win, I'll make sure to mention you in my encyclopedia. Aha! With that as an incentive, your chances have increased by 5%. Consider this my contribution to your victory.
We love Nenio. Jeff, where are the dogs? Well, Rocket is underneath my desk. Mickey is sleeping in the hallway because Mrs. Gimpy is in her office doing stuff. And by doing stuff, I mean I think she's shopping. So I don't know if we're going to have a dog camp today, simply because Mrs. Gimpy I don't think is going anywhere today, with it being Christmas Eve and all. So the chance of having a dog camp up there is pretty slim. Sorry. What's that? Oh, there's nothing there.
This is it. The last fortress. It's been a long road from the river city to here. We walked and walked and walked along the road. And suddenly,
hello everyone.
There's no more road.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and Merry Christmas Eve. Happy Saturday. Are you ready for battle?
Nobody is ready. It will be scary, very scary. In the last fortress, all the lies will end, and the truth will rise. It's scary, but it's good.
Truth, lies? What are you talking about?
Nobody knows what will happen next. People are afraid of the future, so that's why they make it up. They lie to themselves so it's not so scary. They convince themselves and others of the things they make up. But one day the future will come. The story ends, for better or worse. When everything's already happened, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. And there's no reason to lie.
Hey, Hurricane, welcome back. Merry Christmas Eve. Waiting for dessert. Dessert is the best part of the holidays, isn't it? Okay, what are you going to do when the war is over?
The Redeemed Knights say they need me. I think they can manage fine without me, but maybe I really can help them somehow. I think we'll do a lot of good together.
Let's go, it's time to fight.
Hear that, Soot? It's time.
Crow looks at you with its clever black eyes and caws loudly. Oh, Wooljiff. Oh.
Is there any chance, even a tiny one, that we can just call this whole thing off now and go home?
Wooljiff is nervously biting his nails and his tail is swishing from side to side, stirring up clouds of dust.
Before, I would have just made a run for it, but I can't do that now. Something is holding me back, and I really don't like the thought of leaving you high and dry. See what you turned me into?
I've turned you into a hero, maybe? Have I finally made a real crusader out of you? You survived countless battles, why are you scared now?
If you want to send me to the front line, I ain't going, so don't even try that hero stuff on me. I'm gonna fight because I don't want to die. And because we're kind of friends now. And don't you go getting yourself killed either. I can't stand being sad, so just don't do that to me.
I'm sure today is the most important day of your life.
Maybe for you it is. You're the Crusade commander and all that. But for me, today's just one big mess I managed to get myself into. My life starts after this is over. I just want to make sure I live to see after. And I want you to live to see it too. Either way, whether you win or lose, goodbye, Chief. After this battle, I'll never set foot on Galerion again. But in the Abyss, I'll always remember how much you did for me. And despite all the dangers, I can still get you my wares, even from here. So if you need anything, Chief, you know where to find me.
Not a bad spot to end this war. Formidable, menacing. It has a certain style about it. Seeing as our contract is coming to an end, Commander, let me just say that you are the most impressive client I've ever had the pleasure to work with. And a highly lucrative pleasure it's been, too.
Let me try whatever it is you've been smoking all this time. Your pungent but not wholly unpleasant aromas assault your nostrils as your lungs fill with hot smoke. You bring the full force of your will to bear against the sudden urge to cough and smoothly hand back Grey Boar's prized possession.
It's strong stuff from Garand. What do you think?
Not bad tobacco you've got there.
Of course. It's worth its weight in gold. It's one of my little weaknesses that I refuse to give up.
So you crawled right back into the maw of the abyss for the sake of gold. You don't regret taking me up on my offer.
Of course not. Where else would I have had so many adventures? Besides, it's thanks to you that I've been able to add so many accomplishments to my service record, which will boost my rates in the future. You know, it's jobs like this, the ones that are both fun and pay well, that make me love what I do.
Don't tell me you've crawled right into the maw of the abyss just for the sake of gold.
Well, it sure wasn't in the name of Iomade. Of course, money's not the be-all and end-all. You dimwits need someone with a clear head on your side. Someone to watch your back. I know how you hero types love sacrificing yourselves at the drop of a hat.
He struggles to maintain his deadpan expression, but his mouth breaks into a smile despite his efforts. Time is money.
Now you're talking. Why don't you show me who it is we need to kill to win this war? Arilu Vorlesh? I'll wish that lady sweet dreams with unalloyed pleasure.
Okay, next. Let me save real quick. We don't have a whole lot of companions left because I think we either killed or let them go for the most part. Already talked to those guys last week. Okay, Camellia, aka Cammy.
So this is it then. The final push. The last battle where the great heroes will vanquish Arilu Vorlesh and close the world wound, ridding Galarian of a deadly threat. That is how the chronicles will tell it, I'm sure. You know very well, my friend, that this was never my war. I was merely following the person who offered me protection. I could not have cared less where you led me. And I still do not care about the cause for which we are fighting. I probably ought to have cast you off, rather than lay my head on the chopping block alongside yours. But I've grown attached to you now. I don't like the idea of you perishing in this place. That is why I shall help you win.
Thank you for your honesty.
Don't thank me. Not here, not now. I simply felt that I ought to tell you the truth. Nothing more. It seems I have grown overly sentimental after all our travels.
She's been lying to us from the very beginning almost. Now she's finally honest. And for the record, this is the farthest she's ever gotten in my 3 playthroughs. In the other 2, she did not make it anywhere close to this for reasons. So, now it's time for the doubts. Together we will win.
Rush headlong into battle, come what may. I approve of this plan.
Okay. That is everybody. Oh, no, so we got Arushle up here.
Here we are. The heart of the wound. The huge and terrifying citadel of the abyssal forces. When I was a humble succubus, we feared to speak of it even in a whisper. And now, we're about to kick down the door and race this place to the ground. What a perfect time to have switched to the winning side.
Oh yeah, and I kind of forgot the part where Gimpy was actually trying to 3-way love triangle. Well, actually, I guess it would be a love square. He was working love interest with Wenduag, Camellia, and Arushle at one point. That's why this one's here.
You truly are crazy. You're not even afraid of tangling tongues with the Abyss itself. If the Demon Lords were slightly less stupid, they'd run away from you as fast as they could. Come here.
Hey, Gray, welcome back. Bad example without the tobacco? Yes. Not that the love square. You don't regret turning against your own kind.
My kind? You think I have any familial affection for them? All demons do is slaughter each other. And in your party, I've gained power and influence that I could only dream of in the army of a demon lord. Joining you is the best decision I'd ever made.
What are you going to do after we win?
Enjoy myself.
She gives you an enigmatic smile, letting you guess at her meaning. Are you ready?
Oh, you know me, I'm always ready. Let's see if those fools in the fortress are ready for what we have in store.
The love square is socially acceptable now? As long as it's acceptable, that's all that matters. Okay, so off we go. Actually, we'll do a hard save here, just to get this back, if we want to. Dom. Okay. Oh, what's this? Alexia's magnifying amulet. This amulet grants its wearer +3 natural armor and has with an armor class. It also gains the wearer +2 bonus to the highest current ability scores. Oh shit. Get that from Bane of Spirit. Nope, sorry. That's not. Was I looking at the wrong stuff? Oh, I was looking at the wrong stuff. Gimpy's already got that amulet on. I'm smart. Okay. I don't even know where that stuff came from. At the gates of Threshold, the darkness is dense and viscous. Viscous, not vicious, viscous. Like a brew in a cauldron, the darkness seems to devour all light pouring in from outside. But the danger lies not only within. The companions you don't take into the final battle remain here to guard the approach to Threshold, and they must be ready to fight as well. Zada. Oof. Look into the darkness. For a moment you think you can see blurred silhouettes inside, but then you realize that it's just your eyes playing tricks on you. Whatever's lurking in this darkness, it now lies low, waiting for you. Enter the fortress. Why would you step back? Anyway, so Rocket, Nikki, Veronica, Landuag, Nenio. Okay, guard the camp there, people. Don't die. Gimpy apparently is giving a speech.
No one stands in my way.
Except for the dog.
I will see this through.
So buffs are still up, aren't they? And let's double check. Okay.
Battles await.
Okay, so Gimpy. Uh-oh. Broaden27, thank you very much for this tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Again, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so this is what he's using. Okay, so... All set. Spells and stuff. So Nenio, what kind of scrolls can you do to boost up the party's defenses? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Acid Pit? Yeah. Arrow, Acid Fog, Angelic Resistance. Gain +2 racial bonus on saves against poison for 1 hour. Yeah, not worried about that. Creatures went 40% on the caster. Any chaotic evil, chaotic good, lawful evil, or lawful something. Not gonna worry about that, I don't think. Aspect of the bear. So again, looking for buffs that we may not have on the group. Basically looking for communal stuff, not individuals. Lots of blinding scrolls. Cast grass, call lightning, burn hand, strength, breath of life, enchantment, chain lightning. I think I have one of those. Wow, she didn't have Cone of Cold this whole time. Not that she uses it. Critical, create a pit, stuff. Contagion shakes. So, what's this? Moderate wounds. Again, she's a scroll savant, so any scrolls she uses is cast at her level, not the level of the scroll itself, because she's special. But again, we're looking for buffs, group buffs. Use the skill check. DC 27. I don't know what her skill is. Does it tell you what her skill is? Difficulty class here is... Oh, that's when you cast the spell. Check to see what her actual use magic device thing is. Pretty sure we were putting skill points into it, but I don't remember now. Not that it matters. Look how many scrolls of haste we have. So apparently they're not very generous with the scrolls for group buffs, are they? The boom stuff. That's a singular one. Why is this so far back? I guess. Protection from arrows communal. I don't know if we have that on us. I don't think it matters, but. So if she uses this, does the caster level go to 20, and then it lasts for... Oh, it's 1 minute per level. We're gonna see if this will work. I'm curious to see how long that's actually gonna last. Oh, I mean, that's the lower level one anyway, so that's the way it's supposed to be. But that should last forever, I would think. Protection from evil. Chaos will handle that one, though. Protection from evil communal. Caster level, 1 minute. So that'll still be 1 minute. Already have those. Protection from good communal. Again, it's for 1 minute. Blindness, removes person, sickening. Hey, Ring, welcome back. Happy Christmas Eve. Alright, Merry Christmas. I'm looking for scrolls that are buffs that we may not already have on. We already have the resist, so I don't need those. Sound blow. Somehow I don't think there's a whole lot of scrolls with the protection stuff on them. Cast off scrolls directly or to learn? To cast off directly. Well, I'm picking up stuff she hasn't learned too, but specifically we're looking for buffs that will, you know, last a little while. Summon monster 9. Go hold on to that one. Did you notice her getting anything after finishing her quest? No, I didn't look. What should we expect it? I just did talk to her in Threshold, but I didn't talk to her in town. Didn't occur to me. Oh, you're curious. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't occur to me to talk to her before we came down here. So that worked. So we're way down here now. Tar pool, graceless master seat. Just did that one. Veil of positive energy. It only gets attacks on effects by undead creatures. I don't think we're running into too much undead, are we? Vanish, shadow shield. What's shadow shield do? No real protection scrolls. The Veil spells are Paladin. Okay, well, I don't have a Paladin, so much for that. So shield's good for 24 hours. True Scene, that's on the whole party now. We don't have to worry about Mickey's song as much, but having both helps. Yeah, I don't know if she got anything special for finishing her storyline. Yeah, we're not in town anymore, Ring. We're not in town anymore. Her traits and stuff. So, Kitsune magic, keen senses, agile, keen Kitsune. Change shape, so nothing here. Beats. I don't think she picked up anything there. Well, that's all this stuff. Scroll focus, that's her class stuff. Lore. I don't see anything different. Visibility field. So nothing special. Not a big deal.
Move out.
Oh, look. Nocticula, I hear the sound of laughter, and then the Lady of Shadow begins to speak. You do not disappoint, my chosen. Your performance has been flawless. I hope you will continue to impress me, and that you will do what needs to be done in the end. Stop playing games, and do not belong to you, and neither will my victory. Sure, whatever makes you feel better about yourself. What do you want from me? Isn't it customary among mortals for a noble lady to bless her knight before the final battle? Well, why can I not do the same? Do you know what lies ahead? Better than anyone, and yet not well enough. You are about to confront the most lethal, powerful, and capable servant I've ever had. She is unmatched in her abilities, but you are her creation, her masterpiece. You are the only one who stands a chance of stopping her. The creation must surpass the creator. Desire victory, why don't you join the battle yourself? Why? You're doing perfectly well on your own. Everything is going exactly as I hoped. Stay a moment longer. There's still a small matter that I wish to address. I want to reward you for your loyalty. After all, you have accepted my profane gift. You have chosen to serve me. Therefore, I will bestow upon you a token of my favor. The world will know that you are my champion. I hereby crown you with this wreath that I have woven from the darkest, most insidious shadows of the abyss. Wear it with pride, my champion. So, have I had this before? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've ever been a thing for her. Charisma to all damage dealt by ranged weapons. Add their charisma bonus to all damage dealt by ranged weapons. He doesn't do ranged weapons, but her charisma is non-existent. But Veronica. But it doesn't. It said whenever it allows it. Oh, so it is +8. So, shielded cat. Do we want to give up the shielded stuff? We could give that to. We don't have a wisdom person, except maybe Mickey. Rocket, sorry. Don't give up the healing hat. What's this? Next enemy or again with +1 checks made to overcome spell resistance. The enemy suffers -1 penalty on attack and damage rolls, so saving throws for 3 rounds. Effects. Oh. This is the one? Cyrus's beauty. Charisma and wisdom. 10-foot area of the shielded caster, allied spellcaster. Do we want that? They require shields. Well, he requires a shield that he already has. Hey, Nendo, welcome back. Yep, happy holiday. Happy holiday. Okay, this hat. This is for Nenio. So she's mental perfection 6. This is intelligence 6. This is all she really needs, right? So, whenever the wearer casts a spell that affects the enemy, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to checks made to overcome spell resistance, and the enemy suffers a -1 penalty on attack and damage rolls, blah, 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 as well as all saving throws for 3 rounds. Stacks up to a maximum of 4. That would be helpful for her. Oh, and it's a better looking crown too, although she loses some. Actually, she doesn't really lose much because we have buffs on too. Yeah, should be a good Nenio one.
Hey, bag of water. Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
We didn't finish all our relics and stuff either. Whatever, it's okay. I think we're good. Unity to bleed. Is this one? Oh, and I went to check Nenio's. What's her magic advice? Okay, so she's good. Okay, so look at that stealth. For an entire century, we've been protecting mortal kind from you, accursed demons. We are the warriors of the Wardstone, who have been set free, and we are here to honor the debt to our liberator. Oh, that would be me. Let's see. Rocket likes to trip things. Oh, locust swarms. Aren't we lucky?
Do not hold back.
Good dice rolls. Must be Wednesday already. Yeah, let's have angels fighting on our side, which is somewhat ironic. Look, it's a Deadeye who apparently can't shoot. Nenio must get closer.
They'll beg me to stop.
Mickey, sing us a song. So this song grants haste, true sight, no regeneration now because we took the hat off, but it has other stuff too.
I got this.
Gimpy. Rage? I don't think he really needs to rage, but... No trip.
Let's hear you cry.
That was a trip from the dog. What's he immune to? Oh, the electricity. He is a little familiar thingy doing that random damage stuff. Veronica go stand next to Mickey. Grid protection stuff, sorta, kinda. A little bit of a fire lightning storm. Wow, 99 damage on that one over there. Still only injured though. Bob. No charge for Bob. Of course, need to roll to 5 and roll to 1. Nenio. I get the Phantasmal Killer, probably won't hit, but... Saving throw succeeded. 26 modifier, but DC 34, so there's a chance for him to land. Okay, Rocket. Don't let him stand up.
Strike as one.
Just like that. Just nailed that, Angel. Now you can see why you're losing the war. Wendu.
I'll rip you apart!
She crit it for the last slot shot for 191. Because that's what she does. Shoot the locust, shoot the locust.
Damn you!
Oh, that's right, his bow doesn't do any extra damage. Forgot about that. Not like Wendu's.
Run them through! Out of my way!
So, Gimpy doing a really good job hurting himself. Or did he do some damage to the swarm? He did. Oh, when he actually hits, he does extra damage. But how come it only does it once? Yes, everybody loves the swarms. Igloo. Social animal names. Cool having a random party member riding around on an elk. Oh, that's right, the force. I forgot about that. I forgot about the force thing. I need to put that on a button. I like how the fireball makes electrical damage noises when it hits, because that's what it's doing. It looks like a fireball, but it does electrical damage. Bob, I don't think you can hurt these things. Bob apparently can't hurt these things. Because it's bludgeoning? No, it's the holy damage. The knee pads, that's right. The knee pads do holy damage. Nanio has fireballs. Oh, Rocket. It doesn't do any extra damage.
Attack!
All those hits, no damage. Ow.
No match for me.
Holy bow. So Gimpy's healing. I didn't realize. Oh, the banner's in effect. Greg. You get to cast Silent Invisibility and Fireball to create the inconspicuous fireball. I don't know what you hit me. I don't know what just hit me, but it sure hurt like hell. There you go. Silence, yes.
Everyone is mortal in this world.
So his ring.
Especially when I
Promise of power? No. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Saves on free action, you can half your level. No, that's not it.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
I forgot we have this ability too. Hey Taco, welcome back. Promise of Power is the ring. Right, but isn't it an ability? Oh, this isn't the actual. That's a lot interesting. Actually, this is the one I don't need, the Approved Warrior. So I gotta remember to use this. How long does that effect last anyway? So 1 round. Okay. Okay, so all that.
Our time has come.
Magnesium
14 degrees Fahrenheit, you don't want to know what today is. Oh, and boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Okay, so we're going to get boss fight bingo here started in just a second. As soon as I get it up on the screen. And there we go. Okay, so if you would like to play boss fight bingo, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down, you see 3 buttons. One of those buttons is the stream bingo button. Click on it. Join a game. As the boss fights happen, they will determine the numbers called for the bingo cards. If you have any questions how it works, feel free to ask. Oh, look, we already have a locust that loves to get 1 shot. We're already killing people. So that's number 7 on the bingo card. So good luck. Feed your animals and watering them. I don't have to go outside to feed my animals. Even if I did, it's not that cold. Look at all the damage we took. I don't even... Wow, okay. Am I supposed to...
I refuse to accept their statement.
Let's see, so... Good pox, look, more swarms. What's with the swarms, really? Are they really necessary?
We shall overcome.
Yeah, a little bit closer. Feed our chat. Well, you guys are too expensive to feed Gray. Let's be honest, you guys are way too expensive. You guys are more expensive than Scout. Look, it's the first verse. Nenio. All her cool spells don't work on swarms. Do 1 shot there, 1 shot there, so shoot that one first. Oh look, he's almost dead. Look, he's dead. Not sure why Rocket smacked him, but he did. And that's all that matters. Oh, it's the swarms that are doing all the friggin' damage. Wait a minute, what happened here? Oh, Bob lost his mind, didn't he? Bob lost his mind. Oh, sorry, not Bob. No, it is Bob. Why do we have control of Bob? Oh yeah, because of Mickey's song, when you charge, you still get your full attacks. Because barbarian stuff. Veronica. That's right, the divas are still here. Okay, now I gotta remember to use Gimpy's little ring here on himself.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
Yeah, that's wonderful things. Must remember to use that ring more often. Oh, should give that to Rocket too. Oh well, doesn't matter. Thing will die. That's spell. So over that for a turn.
Are you still here?
I'll rip you apart!
I feel like you're chosen.
Me too. Stupid crazy damage. And of course traps, because why not? Does she have all her buffs on? Fiery Body, Winds of Vengeance. Of course that was on because that's where she's running so fast. True Scene, Holy Aura. She does not have Frightened Aspect on for some reason.
Let's move already.
That was odd. Oh, look at the graphic glitch. Commander, are there demons bothering you? Something, something, something.
They'll beg me to stop!
Okay, Rocket. Let's go kill the archer first. We swing 7, let's make it 8.
Strike as one. Attack.
For some reason that was not 8 swings, even though they said it was. They lied to me. Oh, Zorges is here. Zorges is here. Zorges is a scary little demon child thingy who's fighting on her side. It's only the 2 of them. Because Zorges has killed a bunch of stuff, so Bomb charge. Oh yeah, Mickey's not doing anything yet. Veronica.
Attack!
The charge didn't work. What the hell?
Out of my way!
Where's he going? Gimpy's spell was lost. Why was his spell lost? And why did he run backwards? I am very confused on what's going on.
Good guys always win.
That's okay. Windu, you're a little closer. Is he in range yet? No, but that is.
No match for me. This kill is for you.
Good dice rolls. Rocket is hurting for some reason. Why is he hurting so bad?
Do not hold back.
Big meat
Strike
demon?
as one.
Go scout. Charge didn't work. Did you try using the chip or did you try the magnetic strip? I think somebody stole the code in the store off the rack. Because that's what they do this time of year, isn't it? Zorges, what are you doing? Does she have a spell on? Not using any of. She has fiery body. Foresight. Yeah, for some reason her frightful presence is gone too. Frightful aspects, alright. She cast it, but it doesn't look like it's working? Or is it? Oh, there it is there. Go demon. Got Tom Jones disease. I thought it would be rare, mostly unheard of, but it's not unusual. That was bad. Bad interactions. Well, the thing is, it's for some reason the frightful aspects weren't, because the fiery bodies and the icy body is up, but the frightful aspect for some reason isn't here. And they both are missing it. Or were missing it. Pop can't charge from there. No trip? No trip. It's always funny tripping a Baylor. Geiner syndrome. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, but I'll be alright, I will survive. No you won't, it's a myth. Especially when you quote bad song lyrics.
Let's hear you cry. Run them through.
Oh, electricity stuff. This is the random damage off of one of his familiars. That's what that's coming from. Okay, Mickey.
I got this.
Ow! He's pretty tall. He is funny. He's very tall. He's a loser, though. Oh, shit. That's where you were. Hiding.
We shall overcome.
Get her, Bob. It's not getting her, Bob. Keep Gimpy's turn.
My way.
Exploding demons, sort of. Too bad Zord just doesn't come with us. That'd be funny. Or did he even survive? No, he did survive. Perhaps you are surprised that we met so soon. In my wanderings, I received an answer to the question of who I am, but I do not know what to do with this truth. He's a monster. He just doesn't know it yet. Let's see.
Together we stand.
He's a tiefling possessed by plus, I think. Yeah, he's a monster in the making. He's definitely a killer.
I will not falter.
But I'm just glad he's on our team. Sort of.
Head on.
Oh, they don't see us. That's a good thing. Kill the bug.
Remember my name.
Remember your name if you're crit him more often, or just kill him. High invisibility. Get him, rocket.
Attack.
He's only getting the one swing. I think they're robbing me. Now it's a half turn. Never mind. Nenio. She can't get this off in a half turn, can she? No, she can't.
Do not hold back.
Let's hear you cry. Run them through.
Okay, Rocket, go to work.
We shall overcome.
Needs more crits. Bob, get the archer. No trip. That was technically a charge, and it should have been a full attack. How come it wasn't a full attack? Ow. 150 damage? How did you do 150 damage? Because she failed the saving throw. Wow. Maximized. Cheater. That hurt Wendu. She kept some revenge on that punk.
They'll beg me to stop.
Better dice rolls would be better.
Damn you!
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Yes.
If not, you really should.
I know, but we're good. Don't kill. Actually. Whatever. Oh, well, let's see. 26, so 8. Now he has to roll an 8 to make saves. That's wrong. Oh well. Broaden. Best class you have played to this date. Best class? Best class for what? Spellcaster, melee, ranged. You got to be best class. That's just going to be personal favorite. That's not necessarily a based on data. My personal favorite class so far. Is the Lich considered a class? Technically it isn't, I don't think. Or is it?
Strike as one.
But actual classes, could Fireball can be considered a class? You've only played tabletop, okay. So, yeah, fireballs. The Arcanist, the Fire Spec Arcanist, it was ended up being level 19 in Arcanist, and 1 level dip into the dual bloodline sorcerer for fire stuff. That was pretty fun because fire everywhere all the time, which ended up being a gold dragon at the end too, so that made it even better. But no, the Arcanist with the 1 level dip into the sorcerer dual bloodline stuff was pretty good. Fire all the time because the Arcanists, for those who don't know, they're basically a hybrid of wizards and sorcerers, meaning they get to scribe spells off of scrolls into their spell books, and then they can memorize so many spells at once, and they get so many spell charges like a sorcerer does. So basically they get to pick and choose more spells like a wizard, but get to cast the spells as many times as a sorcerer, for the most part, sort of, kind of. Well, maybe not as many casts, because that would be kind of cheating too much, unless they get some other Arcana specific stuff. Because you keep making new classes. Well, that's why you have to just stop doing that. And you know what?
Out of my way!
Oh look, tripped him.
Let's hear you cry!
But I did something that... Oh, we did the ass. No, that's a summon. Did I summon a Baylor? No, I didn't. Why did I only get 1 attack? Gimpy did something there to screw it up. Gimpy being mean. Okay, Ronka, come over here. Smack her. Kill them both. Rocket the murderer. That problem with Kingmaker 2 and Shadow what? Oh, not sticking with the game because too many choices. looks like. Yeah, I used to have that problem too, way back. Well, decades ago, I had that problem with some games. Can't decide. Oh, I don't like this class is okay, but I want to try that one, or this is okay, but I want to try that one. Yeah, I've gone through that problem in many different games over the years. At least with the Pathfinder stuff, because of Kingmaker, you know, I have a good idea what a lot of the classes do, and they added some new ones for this one. So those are the ones I've been experimenting with a little bit more with this. You have to do multiple playthroughs. Yes, that's the easiest thing to come to grips with. Desperator. What Desperator said helps a lot of helps that what class am I playing today problem. Multiple playthroughs helps, and also the and Kingmaker, it's the Beneath Stolen Lands DLC, and in this one, it's the Treasure of the Midnight Isles DLCs. Those guys can really help you decide what classes you really like, because you can start up a game and go play it for an hour or two. Okay, this class is great, and go back to the campaign and play that class, or you know, play a little bit longer with the DLCs, or experiment with multiple classes at once, and you know, those two DLCs definitely help make decisions on what classes that you will enjoy. Yeah, the Mythics makes it even more. Yeah. It's fun though.
Where do you want me?
Oh, actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I forget.
I will see this through.
Heal is a level 6 spell, right? Yes, it is. Okay. See, all the godlike abilities, that's why you have to watch it too. This is my third playthrough, so I did Lich for the first one, Azada and Gold Dragon for the second one. Of course, this is Demon. So, and then we'd be doing, after we finish this one, we're going to do the Angel. So everything is all planned out for the most part, sort of. Okay, Wendu, shoot that one.
Defeat is not an option.
Plug for a foe.
Strike as one.
Get him, Rocket. Or her. Or not.
Attack.
Sing a song. You play Dark Alliance 1 and 2. Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance. I don't think so. Dark Alliance 1 and 2 is not bringing any memories, so I'm going to go with probably not. Check them out someday? Yeah, I'll put them on my list. Oh, the Baldur's Gate. Oh, those are the console games, weren't they? Yeah, that's why I didn't play them. Although I think they're on PC now, but they're not recommended, in all honesty. On the PC ports, they're not recommended. At least that's what I've read.
Attack!
Run them through.
Yeah, a lot of the old D&D games are.
We shall overcome.
Hurricane wants us to start playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 because you can do multiplayer on those. He wants us to play those instead of Celeste when we're done with this next campaign, so that we can get ready for Baldur's Gate 3. But the problem with doing that is we have to get other people to join us, because I don't know if Jeff and Hurricane have Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 enhanced editions. That's the downside to that.
No match for me.
Co-op? Well, yeah, it's in process maybe. Again, because we have right now on Fridays we're playing Solasta multiplayer co-op, and we have to make sure the other two people that are playing with us can play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 co-op too. Is anyone from Baldur's Gate sought out a hairpiece? Too expensive? Sunburst. What was this? A vase of sunburst. Where did the sunburst come from? Sunburst was a localized thing. Seems like a pretty big effect. Ah, the thing is killing us. They're gonna make their saving throws against weird and stuff, unfortunately. I think. Let's see though. We got 6 to try out. Got 2. Got the 2 archers. The Shadow Demon just attacked Mickey. Why? A new game testing. Looks interesting. Dark and darker. Looks brutal though. I haven't seen that one yet, Desperator. "12 days off? You might as well. Might as well. Charge, Bob. Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Too many bad rolls.
This decision is irrational.
Ugh. It's okay, Veronica will save us. This is her job. See? She's basically not had to do this almost the entire game. the healing during combat. Almost the entire game she has not had to do that. Good thing we've been saving up for it, right? Quarry that one.
Let's hear you cry. Run them through.
Did they finally fix mounted stuff? Because we don't seem to be getting our full attacks now from the just moving over there. They might have finally fixed it. Huh. It says 8 attacks.
Do not hold back.
Come on, Rocket. Get a crit in there. Damn it. Nenio, a little closer. Can't shoot that one because of the corner. Mickey. So, let's see.
Good guys always win.
Got all kinds of buffs on him. Not a huge choice or group, but need to blah blah blah. Oh, so he can be knocked over. He's not immune to prone. Let's see if Hideous Laughter works on him. Actually, you've got a souped up version of that, don't you? Thought you did. Oh, because he moved. No, it's confusion. He's immune? Why is he immune to it? We just looked at him and didn't say he was immune to that kind of stuff. Oh, mind affecting. Oops. It's not mind affecting a proner. Not the same thing. But I thought he had this already. Huh. You did the confusion thing. Dominate person is there. I could have swore I did this before, but maybe I forgot to save it at some point. That one. Confusion, crushing despair. That's all. That's all creatures. I guess we can throw Crushing Despair in there too for fun. He's got lots of spell charges to play around with. Yeah, I could have sworn I did this before. Because like Confusion's in there. Creature at close range. So we're adding this persistent, which makes it so they have to make 2 saving throws and they take the lowest at dice rolls. So, you know, it's supposed to make them, you know, harder or easier to affect, but it doesn't always work that way. Anyway, that's all set there. Cannot save during combat. Oops. Pointless damage. Bob can't charge. Wow, that is just crazy damage he puts out. Oops.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
Yep.
That was really poorly done.
It was poorly done, I agree. Needs more healing. Charge. Why isn't the demon charge working? Spell was lost. Oh. At least we tripped him. For some reason, they're not letting us use the demon teleport here.
Strike as one.
They'll beg me to stop.
Jeez.
Damn you!
Shoot faster. Nenio. Let's see. Magic missiles. Cool, they allow mounts. Yeah, it's... I think they might have finally fixed them, though. Because they used to be kind of broken,
Hey, bag of
mechanically
water.
wise.
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Oh, he dropped a firestone. That's what's going on there. Actually, let's see, where's that hat? Although this is nice to have. This healing hat, I think, is going to help us a little bit more. Where's it? There it is.
Pay attention.
At least it's right there on the side.
I stand ready. We march ahead.
She almost stepped on that trap.
The deed is done.
I forget this part.
Onwards. I'm losing my temper.
Me too. Oh, this. Integrity compromise, planar balance factor displaced, maintain structure, whatever. The quivering pile of metal bars, the quivering pile of metal bears little resemblance to a living creature. The voice that addresses you is the only sign of its sentience. Identification process complete. Crusaders recognized. Crusaders are enemies of Erilu Vorlesh. Initiating protocol. Communication with a potential ally. Step 1. A request. Crusader, I ask you to attack and kill me. Who are you? Imizlin. Creature type inevitable. Status prisoner. Objective termination. Why do you want me to help kill you? Necessity. My existence sustains the energies and the integrity of the Threshold Fortress. Threshold Fortress protects Erilu Vorlesh. Conclusion. My existence sustains the enemies of order. My existence must be terminated. Obstacle. Existing protocol. Self-destruction is prohibited. Self-defense is permitted. If you attack me, you will activate my self-defense protocols. I will defend myself. I will be destroyed in battle. This scenario fulfills the objective and does not contradict existing protocols. Conclusion. The Crusaders need to reach the most secure areas of the Threshold Fortress. My death will cause the collapse of Threshold's defenses. Therefore, the Crusaders must terminate my existence in order to achieve their objective. Risk assessment. My death may cause some of the fortress's exterior structures to collapse. It may become difficult to return to the entrance of the fortress. What will happen if you die? Chaos will prevail. The defensive and load-bearing magical structures that sustain the integrity of Threshold will be destroyed. There's a high risk that the fortress's exterior walls and gates will collapse. However, my death will also destroy the defenses around the heart of Threshold, where Erilu Vorlesh is situated. The heart of Threshold is the heart of the World Wound. This location is currently inaccessible to the Crusaders. Therefore, the Crusaders require my termination. I have no questions. Sure, let's fight. Get this over with. I thank you, ally. It will be an honor to die in battle.
Cut them to pieces!
So, this guy. He is Lawful Neutral Outsider, level 35. Only 735 hit points. Armor class is currently 76, and he's flat-footed at 74. Ugh. He's immune to all kinds of fun stuff. He's got power attack, foresight, shield, fast healing 20. So, oh yeah, this guy's fun to kill if I remember right. Yeah, I think they finally fixed mounted combat. Although this is a half turn, so that's not a good indication.
I'll rip you apart!
Yay for crits. Okay, we can get this out here.
Are you still here?
Nope. Let's see. Don't stand too terribly close together. Bob made a saving throw. Okay, Gimpy, get to swinging.
Let's hear you cry!
I tried Gimpy was standing right next to him. Okay, go Rocket. Let's throw an extra... Nah, let's not throw an extra attack in there.
We shall overcome!
Mostly dead. Now what's he gonna do to us though? Kill Bob. That's what he's gonna do. Or Bob.
No match for me.
He looks like he's kind of dead.
Good guys always win.
But not really dead.
We shall overcome.
There we go. So we got sucked into a portal. And there we go. Okay, Bob needed a heal. Here, drink that one. Drink some of these until you're healed. There we go. Okay, so farther into threshold. Guessing we're not going that way. Not creepy. Plus 19 strength can carry a skyscraper? Yeah. Charged of several dozen large diamonds, they appear to have been used in an unsuccessful attempt to cast spells. An empty stand that may have once held a large crystal. A simple diagram of a tower next to a quick sketch of a room with a large crystal in the center. Someone's got a thing for crystals. Papers with erratically scribbled calculations and formulas. The words "I promise" are written repeatedly in the margins. A resurrection scroll that has been ripped to pieces. Your wife. Not sure if we were supposed to try to catch that thing or what. So, ominous? Sort of. There she is. Something about this strange place feels oppressive. The air is still and silent, yet you can hear the distant echoes of words, promises, and battle cries. You strain to hear what's being said, but you can only make out a few words. Finally, cease, sorcerer. I promise, I promise.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility. Then why? Why?
Every silhouette looks like just as surreal as the surroundings, that the sounds that fill this place. She is not looking at you and seems lost in thought. Her voice is dull and tired, and there's no trace of the hospitality she showed you at the entrance to the fortress. It's over, Erilu. There's nowhere left for you to run.
Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life?
She barely seems to hear you. After a while, she turns towards you as if noticing you for the first time. She looks at you for a moment, and her expression changes. The tiredness in her eyes gives way to a cold, hard resolve. Knock yourself out. A villain monologuing is in her evil stronghold. Wouldn't want to miss that. She cringes slightly, but ignores your mockery.
This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand. Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge. And there is some truth to that. I had reason to take revenge. You didn't listen to my words in Iz, and you didn't find a way into the secret part of my laboratory. Otherwise, you would know what I'm talking about.
Alright, just didn't care.
My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Arilu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my son, away from the din of the crowd, and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss, a place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians. I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. All I could do was cradle the body of my dead child and cry after their departing soul. I promise.
Why'd they attack your son?
Because they saw him with a scroll that he had secretly borrowed from my supply. He was trying to perform a forbidden ritual. Children, they are always drawn to the unknown. But for the Threshold hunters, this child playing with a magical trinket he stole from an adult was just as much of a criminal as the worst demon worshippers.
Oh, it was done. What does all this have to do with me?
Nothing, as it turns out.
She responds with some bitterness.
Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my son. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment, and had been sent on the path determined by the gods. Into the abyss. And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers. Not against those who had murdered my child. Not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny. Death, and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my son to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all, and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys nor death itself could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free. And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul, and into this world. I opened the world wound. I danced around 3 demon lords, making them assist me without ever revealing my true intentions. They just believed they were dealing with another power-hungry mortal. But in reality, I was after one thing. I wanted to find what was left of my son's soul, and give him a new birth. One that would prevent anything from ever harming him again. And then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my son's soul, like the soil takes a seed. I thought I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of his soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect him forever. That I could tear him away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken in both assumptions. Now I'm about to face the consequences of my mistake. You will witness them as well.
That was our final point, right? Okay, so after all that, Baylor, got it. That one's the worst of the 4. Can't charge.
Do not hold back.
Yeah, blow these guys first. Nice shot there, Wendu. Nenio. Does she even have rifle aspect? Nice body. Fire body, so fire and cold won't affect her. Ukros.
Oops. Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
You think so, Ukros? Do you really think so? I'm looking for a mirror image. It doesn't seem to be here. So. Oh, we can't cast it anyway. Wait for you to play Rogue Trader without me paying. Nope. Nope. That's the way it works. If you want early access to a game, you typically have to pay for it.
Do not hold back.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. Your next break is in 2 hours.
After this fight.
Why wait? You are going to lose anyway.
Shh. Veronica with all the faith. Be out and then play it by watching Gimpy stream. Yeah, you can do that way too.
Run them through! Out of my way!
Okay, Rocket, get to work. He's doing an extra swing.
Strike as one.
So close. Hey, it didn't explode into fire. What's this one? Oh, this is the higher level one. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's right, the whole immune to mind stuff.
Strike as one.
Nice miss.
I got this.
It's right there. Over here.
Die! Let's hear you cry.
Gimpy's a murderer, so.
Attack!
Look how fast Rocket goes. Oh, because of the aura here.
We shall overcome.
So it's not been fixed. It's just been acting weird. Did we win? We won. Okay. So, need all the stuff that's really not worth anything. That's a dead end. Okay, just making sure. That's a dead end down there too.
I stand ready.
Oh, outside. Okay, we'll pause here. I need to get up, take a break, stretch your legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Also, we have to do the scout report. Scout report is, let's see. If you're not familiar with the Scout report, Scout is a cat that lives here in our complex. She's not a stray. She does have a home. Not our home, despite what some people may say and think. But about 4 years ago, Scout adopted Mrs. Gimpy. And as a result, shows up on our porch and inside our condo on a regular basis. And every day at approximately this time, we guesstimate whether Scout's been seen or not in the past 24 hours. It's all for fun. She's currently on a 2-day streak of not being seen. And let's see, her longest streak of not being seen that we currently have on record, I think, is 8 or 9 days. Longest streak of ever being seen, though, is 106 days. But like I said, we're going to get this started here. You'll be able to make a prediction whether she's been seen or not. And you have 3 choices. Which are, yep, nope, and she's in the condo now. And we'll find out the results when I get back from break. So, if you'd like to make a prediction, just click that predict button at the top of your chat window. If you don't see it, refresh your browser, it should show up. And we'll find out the results when we get back from break. And we just did follow. Red Orc 63, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas to everybody. Be back shortly. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the dog video.